Our restaurant is called Hutong. We are serving northern Chinese food. I personally love Kikkoman soy sauce. And also the teriyaki sauce, which is this one, the original one. So I would just, if I'm home and it's making like a really quick marinade, I would just, pour this sauce into any meat that I'm available and marinate it overnight. And then the day after, I can just saute it very easily. That's going to come out very yummy. But this is also the first time for me to using this teriyaki sauce for a dessert. I'm so excited about the outcome for you. It's a cheesecake, so I'm gonna make the base of the cheesecake first, and then the base needs to be set in the fridge for like at least 20 minutes. So I'm gonna make that first and then put it into the fridge and then let it set. And then also there is a dressing that's served with the cheesecake, which is the teriyaki caramel. And after I make the cheesecake base, and then we pour the base into the cookie crumb base that I previously made and let it set in the fridge overnight. That kind of like order thing. So I'm gonna do these 3 recipes first for using the original teriyaki marinade sauce. We have the butter in the pot and we put it on the stove. Put it on high heat and we just let it cook, let it bubble in. So this is the brilliant cookie that you can easily buy from the store. Just pour it over the cookies. Stir it. Now we're going to set the base for the cheesecake. I'm just using a tool to kind of like spread it out because this needs to be set in the fridge for at least 20 minutes. And then we're going to move on to make the caramel sauce using the original teriyaki marinade sauce to make the teriyaki caramel. We're gonna start with the hot milk. We have heavy cream here, milk, a little bit glucose syrup. We already have the glucose syrup in the pot. We just need to add sugar, a little bit salt, and scrap vanilla bean. The milk and heavy cream is already boiled. We're going to cover with a piece of plastic wrap. Just keep it warm and set it aside. Then we can start cooking our caramel. So we're going to move on to making the cheesecake base. For the cheesecake bake, firstly, we're going to bloom some gelatin sheet in the cold water. You can set aside. Now it's a mixing, like you just need to mix everything. So we have the tofu, silken tofu, cream cheese, sugar. And we put it on the blender. You're going to blend it at low speed first and then just slowly higher your speed of the blender. All right, now we're going to move on the liquid part. So we have our house-made soy milk. You can go ahead to use the store-bought soy milk, but I would recommend the soy milk that from the scratch, which has more rich flavor that will be coming into the cheesecake. So now we're going to put it in the microwave, heat it up. So soy milk is heating up. We're going to add the gelatin sheet inside of it to melt the gelatin. Now we're going to drizzle into the cheesecake base. Following with the heavy cream. It's pretty much done. Let's check out the texture. So we're gonna pour everything into it. The cookie crumb in the mold out here. And then we just go ahead to pour everything. Get rid of the bubbles. And now we can move it back to the fridge overnight. After overnight, you can enjoy it. So for the teriyaki sauce caramel, I like to put 10% of the teriyaki sauce into the caramel. So make sure before you use it, you shake it very well. I have 100 grams of the caramel here, so I'm gonna scale 10 grams of the marinated sauce. And it's gonna be the drizzle for the cheesecake. So now it's our time to serve the cheesecake. So I have a slice that already set completely from yesterday. I like to put a little bit heavy cream on the top of the cheesecake. And then we powder some toasted soybean powder on the top. very, very thin layer. You don't want to go overpowering. Okay, perfect. Now we have the teriyaki sauce caramel and serve with the soy milk cheesecake.
This is so good. The sweet and salty balance is better than any cheesecake I've ever had. This is astonishing.
It's also less guilty.
Because of which choice?
With the soy milk.
Oh.
Soy milk and the tofu.
For over 300 years, Kikkoman has honored the artistry of Japanese cooking, blending time-tested tradition with an uncompromising commitment to quality. Their sauces are more than just condiments, they're culinary essentials, trusted by chefs and home cooks around the world. Now, the teriyaki experts at Kikkoman highlight two of their standout products, the Teriyaki Takumi, original, and the Kikkoman Teriyaki Marinade and Sauce. The Takumi series, named for the Japanese word meaning artisan, offers a bold, rich flavor and a velvety texture that perfectly glazes meats, seafood, and vegetables. It's an elevated take on classic teriyaki, with layers of savory depth and a touch of sweetness. The Teriyaki Marinade and Sauce, America's original teriyaki, is smooth and versatile, ideal for marinating, stir-frying, or adding that final flourish of flavor. Together, these sauces bring gourmet flair to everyday cooking, transforming simple ingredients into dishes that are anything but ordinary. To learn more about Kikkoman Teriyaki Takumi, Original, and Kikkoman Teriyaki Marinade and Sauce, and to explore more recipe inspiration, visit kikkomanusa.com.